What's going on, guys? Culprit here, and welcome back once again to my Timber and Stone Let's Play. This is Season 4, obviously. It's Day 41. We have 43 citizens in our little fortress here. We are kind of moving beyond the matriarch now. We lucked out there. I don't know. I feel robbed. Do you guys feel robbed? Because, I mean, I was so looking forward to that standoff, even though I was worried about it. I at least wanted to test myself. I didn't want to lose anybody, obviously, but I wanted to see how our designs and work and effort have done. So until the next one, we're just going to keep prepping. You can see down over here on the left, I've kind of started to formulate some plans here. This is the center stone. No, actually, this isn't the center stone. This is the width. It's going to be the same size column, tower. These are 15 wide circles. I use the circle generator. It's in the description of all of my videos, in case you guys are wondering how I'm kind of doing this. Gosh, I forget what it was. I said in a previous video. This circle, and this is the center circle. I think it's like 75 or 80. Something crazy. I mean, you can see it's a rough circle too. Like, I kind of elongated these ends here. Just looking quick. Tool chests are supposed to be being made. So this isn't a perfect circle, but the towers are. And I'm going to be putting another one in here. I wanted it to kind of go out into the water, so that's why you've done it there. I'll take this wall and then I'll push this straight here. It's going to be a gate over, this is where the tower is going to extend. It's going to be a gate over in here. It's going to be a service gate. It's going to be a fully functional, fully defendable gate. This might end up getting more heat than the other one because, as we've said, we're going to have the moat here. I do like the idea of maybe throwing a, gosh, what's it called? I can't think off the top of my head. A ballista. I was going to say trebuchet. That would be sweet if we had trebuchets. I think there was some rumor about him making a trebuchet. Mounted up in here, we can take some pot shots before we build the bridge. Because I'm actually going to have to save up quite a bit of wood to do that. But anyway, so that's starting. Peeling back some of the dirt here so we can get some stuff formulated. Because you can see the moat is going well. I have to touch some things up, shape it. It's going good. It's going to have to then bow out around over here. No big deal. Pretty simple stuff. And yeah, we're making good headway there. I have the manpower now pounding this stuff out. You can see the walls getting there. It's just a matter of extending it. You can see I have tons of work for my builders queued up over here. That should keep them busy for a while. I did that before I started the episode, so I wouldn't have to do it during the episode. Have some things set up out here for my wood choppers and stuff. Because I am going to start stealing wood as much as I can because I'm burning through it. Actually, it seems to be building back up, which is good. Once these stores kind of come back, we should be doing all right. Now, do I have somebody carpenter going down? I'm so tempted, like, at some point. All right, no, we do make tools, but we're still not that high. But that's because I just made a whole load of tongs. That's gonna stop. They're chewing that up. That's good. Deconstruct that because the other one's made. Okay, and then so as that's dug, I just did this kind of a blank canvas. I can, I'll fill it back in with dirt when I'm done. Miners everywhere. I'm gonna peel this dirt back, this rock back. I need rock anyway, and then I'll put dirt all the way to the moat. Just checking. I'm taking like this stuff out. I don't want anything to stop an arrow. This will eventually, actually, I might as well go right now. I got the other one right there. The charred land. You guys tell me, should I get rid of this? Does it bother you guys, or is it kind of like battle scars from that necro? It's kind of cool how it runs all the way up. A lot of times I've taken it out. I'm undecided right now. But I've decided I'm going to play the heck out of this Let's Play. I'm going to try to really focus on this now. I apologize ahead of time. I'm going to get ahead of you guys, so your feedback isn't going to be responded to verbally in the videos, or even like, if you have feedback on design or things I'm doing, it's not going to be as quickly as it was before. And reason is that there is a big update out for this game right now. It's in testing, 1.53, I guess it would be. I don't know what they're calling it. Maybe 1.55. I don't know if he skipped one or something. Basically, it's new visual changes. If you're not familiar, he's kind of reskinned all the blocks. I honestly don't like it from and I think we've talked about this, failed at crafting arrows. I had him just crafting up some flaming arrows, figured I could keep those in my hip pocket. But one of you actually, I'm thinking now, in the comments had a good point. I should tell these guys specifically what arrows to carry. Yeah, there is no update out to be copper. Maybe, no, let's try. So let's see. Let's see. I had a theory that maybe iron-tipped arrows. Is that why he killed it so quick? Good question though. Arrow type worst. Yes, take the worst arrows. I don't want you guys. The idea is if I have flaming, I can always change this as a matriarch comes. But for now, I do not want them taking anything. Where are the other? You guys can all. Yeah, see, they're all trying to use the best stuff. I don't want that. We want the worst. yeah, so there is an update, and you know it's very buggy. It seems like for testing. I am a tester. I'm available to be a tester because I bought in or whatever at that point. I'm not interested in it. It's too buggy. It sounds crazy. It sounds very rough, which is I'll be honest with you, a little disappointing considering the pace at what they're developing. You know, I would hope and I don't want to say expect because it doesn't surprise me, but I would hope for a more polished update. You know, they're going this way of fewer, bigger updates, which I don't like that. I'm not a proponent of that. I like the more rapid, smaller updates. You know, bite-sized updates, easier to control, easier to troubleshoot those things. But I'm not a developer. I don't really know what goes into that decision-making process. So it's very buggy. So it sounds like it's a ways off, a couple weeks at the least, I think. You know, knowing the pace that he's rolling at now. Small dev team. It's one paid guy, the owner, the main dev of the thing, and I think it's got 2 other free helpers that are just helping because they love the game and they're looking for experience. So I'm patient. I have no problem with that. But long story short is I don't expect that update to really be viable for a Let's Play for a long time. And I'm not really sure. I mean, a lot of the UI got revamped. I'm not really that crazy about it. I think actually it's almost a step back. I like the simple UI here. I think some of the fonts and things could use some work, but I don't dislike it. We got somebody glitched out somewhere. Where is that? I'm just looking. See if I can't locate that person who is food and building carts, which might be a wagon. I'm not sure. Not jumping out at me. I'm not going to go too crazy with it. So I do want to get ahead because, you know, I don't want to get to a point where I'm like right there and we're at a good meaty point of this Let's Play and suddenly there's a big update. And you guys obviously want me to do the new update and I'm curious. I want to try the new update and, you know, so I don't want to keep plowing too far along on an old version. I will do that because this one I've invested so much time in. I'm not going to dump this one quickly. But you get what I'm saying. Like, if there's a new big version with a big killer app, so to speak, I want to get in there and play it. And some of the things, you know, are quite frustrating and stuff. So I want to... I didn't know if this would work. I figured I'd try that. Yeah, it seems to work, actually, which is good, because then I can eliminate that. As quickly as I need. Because when the matriarch came, I had to bring a miner over to let them out, so... I kind of like that. I can just immediately delete that and they can get out and they can go do their job. These guys are training up. I did switch some guys up. I don't know if I showed you guys that. He's a level 7 archer. He's level 16. So when 17 is basically my cutoff. I will then move them out. They're done. They're established. In my opinion, they are a professional archer at that point. So this guy's getting there. He's about to hit 16. So 17 will be it. I will then rotate, try, and full V in because they are actually pretty low. I don't know where he went. She should be able to man guard positions. I took one out. One graduated, so to speak. Not sure where she went, though. I thought one did, and I rotated one in. Let's just take the cheap way. Fofi. Try. I gotta start naming some people, too. It's kind of crazy. I haven't, it's so many new people here. Alright, so she's just loafing around, but she could stand a guard position, so... Basically, I have to create one for her. What is she doing? She's in at the weapon rack. So I will... Yeah, let's just put a guard position up on the wall over here. We got military. And just have her kind of hanging out. Easy way for her to get up there. Not really, so we'll have to build some scaffolding. Who is still glitching out? Put it over here. Because I plan to do work in here, obviously, like I've said. And I don't know, you know, miners are actually doing a pretty good job. Like I said, I'm going to shape this up overnight like this right here. This is what I do. I mean, actually, this might be interesting for you guys. Just kind of look at that. I don't like the looks of that. Like right here, I don't like. And in general, I'm putting blocks in there. I did. Okay. In general, I like... Wider is kind of better. I err on the side of wider. This kind of bows out, but that's okay. It's not very natural though, so I'm probably gonna put some in here. I worry then that scout. It's kind of a pain in the butt here. I won't pretend to do this. That should fill that in a little bit. This is almost too much of a straight line, but I guess the wall is too. I'm going to take that out. Some chunkiness in here. It's not too bad. So let's see. Let's put some dirt. Just gonna fill all this in. See how it looks. Totally done. I'm queuing up so much work for these guys, though. It's not good. They're just gonna get bogged down. I'm not gonna get anything done I want to get done. That's getting there. That's probably pretty good, actually. So we'll fill that in as well. Yeah, and then we'll leave that for that because I'll have to look at this and stare at it a little bit. What are you guys working on? They are over here. All right, that's fine. I probably shouldn't have queued this up, but I did just want. I want this to get done. I want at least the whole. Oh wow, they actually did all the brick too already. That's pretty good. They're actually working quite fast. Great, great, great. I kind of want to get the wall to at least an even level. Like you can see here, there's plenty of work to do over here. I'd like to get this side over here. You know, this side seems more attainable to get it to a level. I have the blocks. I might as well. I need to go through and see what these guys are all doing. What are they making? That is actually a very good question. Tin. I'm curious who's making that. Stone tongs. Feel like that should probably be done first, but I'm kind of full. Those. Why are these not getting done? I have plenty of feathers. Do I not have a carpenter? I should. Yeah, here he is. I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, so just kind of managing the work right now. I'm spreading myself a little thin because, as you know, I was prepping this to be done. More tin. I have so much tin. That's why they're digging all that. All right, food and seeds. Let's take a look down here. Is anybody standing at a food or seed barrel? Doesn't appear so. Somebody eating, which unfortunately I have things so many. It could be anywhere, literally. Just so many food or barrels. Now, if I wasn't playing or recording with you guys, I would just shut the client down, and that would be that. Oh, what is that? What? That's the dirt, right? Yeah. Okay, that's not gonna cut a hole. All right. I don't see anybody in the food, and it's kind of annoying that it's doing that. As long as nobody's hung up, it's not that big a deal, though. Always queuing up the trees to be chopped because that is a big deal. Which actually I should look. Because yeah, she is outside. This is like the #1 job I do. #1 labor. Thing that feels like work. It's just keeping them going. But you can see I'm trying to take advantage out here. The trees grow back. I might as well. A lot of you guys have said this. Just something I've been tentative to do. So I want, you know, obviously these guys have quite a bit of work. That wall over there is going pretty quick, but I'm not going to queue up any more work over there because that's going to be a relatively similar wall. I wanted them to come over here, build this stuff up. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to punch a hole in the wall here just to get a gate, get an access so it doesn't go so long. Actually, I think I will do that. I really hate how this is. Holy smokes. Did I not undermine? I thought I undermined. Guess not. Hate that. That's gonna have to be fixed. Is this the level? Yep. Alright, so that's master level right there. So that's not so bad. It's just one level that I have to fix. Seriously debating punching a hole in the wall. It's risky. Kind of makes me a little nervous. But it wouldn't be a bad idea. But I guess they're in the moat. They're fairly safe. I should just leave it be. Actually, I should have double timed it. Well, I didn't want to do that because then it's going to be a short episode. Because unfortunately, I had to log off from last session. And by the time I got in, got sorted, ready to record, it was already afternoon, as some of you guys saw. Okay, you guys got yourself stranded. That's awesome. I should have seen that coming. My recommendation to you is don't do what I'm doing. See how I'm doing it all at different times? Don't do that. It's much easier if you don't do it in this way. Yeah, see, this is... You should move the whole wall up by itself. Like, see, these are all doable here, which I will just queue these up because I want to just get it done before I forget. And I get myself into trouble again. Again, here we go with the... It's like seemingly like mouse lag. It's probably game lag, but... Really... See, I probably have to do something in the wall here. I don't I don't like how this looks. It's too narrow in here. Every spot. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's why that looks funky, I guess. That was a spot where I didn't get the memo that I was going to fill it. That's actually, doesn't matter, because we're going to change that anyway. Here we go. We're getting there, though. That'll get us roughly to the same size. I've got to rescue these guys. And then what I will do... It's going to be a little while before I can work on that wall. I'm going to backfill all this in with raw stone, but I don't... Actually, we're getting some raw stone now. That's good. Alright. Need some builders to come over here. Would be nice. He's doing that. And then, yeah, when I pull up this raw stone, that'll give me a nice little supply of stone. So there you go, guys. We set the footprint. I was kind of hoping they would work on this a little bit so we can talk about it. But we'll probably, I guess, do that for next episode. I'll try and get all the work done I need in the night to get over there and have that start next morning, which would be episode 42. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're enjoying it. If you're interested in the update, go to the Timber and Stone forums. There should be an update there. I don't think it's for testers only. I think they discussed it a little bit in the public that it's available. If you want to catch up on all the changes, because there's quite a bit. It's more kind of UI, obviously pathfinding, behind the scenes stuff, but they're handling resources differently. They're handling a lot of stuff. I'm not actually up to it verbatim, so I'm going to actually go check it out myself. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. Talk to you next time. Take care.